Jackson Radio Show.
Hello, Kevin. I listen to your show on Bluetooth in California, and a lot of time I heard just, the lot of rerunning show, but I still like it. I think you are great on the talk show and the politics. I really enjoy your show. I wish more people will listen to your show, and I told other people about your show. I hope some more people will listen to your show. You just hit every target I expecting, because I am that kind of person too, and I'm not even American. I'm not even from United States, but I came in here when I was only my 20s. Now I'm in my 60s, and I think you are really great. I wish you were the president, the first black president or first president of Republican. I really enjoy your show, and thank you for letting me talking. And I say this in sincerely, and thank you.
How sweet is that? What a great message. No, thank you. Thank you. First of all, thank you for being in America legally. Thank you then for listening to my show, which is completely innocent in its intention. It is about right versus, the nonsense of the left. And I'm truly grateful that you would leave me such a sweet message. Thank you very much. We got another message. Who is this? Dennis sent me a message. What did Dennis write? What did he say? You got it? Yeah, give me that. All right. He says, Kevin, no doubt, although I haven't had the privilege to actually meet you face to face yet, you come across on the radio as a very genuine person. And as you say, you feel like you're one of us. That certainly is only one of the many reasons you are so easy to listen to. Knowing you respond to many of these emails just verifies how genuine you are. And I'll speak for listeners everywhere, and thank you for that. Don't change as you keep growing. Keep up the good work. D-Man. D-Man gave himself his own nickname. Dennis, you can't do that. I have to give you that, but I'm gonna run with it. I'm gonna run with it, D-Man. All right? Oh, man. Look, guys, I can't tell you how much we thank you for this. And people go off and get awards, or I'm in the Radio Hall of Fame. I don't give a crap if I'm in the Radio Hall of Fame. If somebody picks up these archives down the road and goes, that dude was amazing, he was a genius, ahead of his time. Well, good for me. You know what gives me the feedback? It's you. It's this. That's the feedback. That is the thanks. And that's why I tell you, send us notes at kjradio.com. Send it out to your friends. Respond back. I promise you, if we don't respond back, it's because it just slipped through the cracks. We respond back to every one of your messages that I get. Facebook, Twitter, blah, blah, blah. We respond back. Or you can call the show, 844-551-8255. Like that lovely lady that you just heard, that you can tell she's new to this country, relatively new, but she appreciates it. She loves it. And here I'm telling her, you're right to love it. You're right to respect it. Oh my goodness, man. I love this stuff. We need to do more of reading these and playing y'all's messages. I'm not that good at it. I mean, we do it, but we got a lot to cover. The show is very short. Anyway, Chuck Schumer tweeted this. He says, what does it say about the Republican memo that the Kremlin is pushing it more than they're pushing anything else right now? You know what it says, Chuck? That you're hung up on the Russians. What that memo says is that you Democrats are a bunch of lying scumbags, and we're on to you. And you know what they don't want, America? They don't want the truth to get out, because the truth doesn't look good for Democrats. But let me tell you something. All of we conservatives who are listening to this program, all of us conservatives listening to this program, we would say the same thing. If that memo exposed the cockroaches that are the Republicans, if Paul Ryan were involved, or Mitch McConnell, or whatever, or even Donald Trump, we would be saying, expose that memo. I don't know what's in that memo. For all I know, it's got Trump, and we find out the horrible things about Donald Trump. Expose it. Has there been any hesitation on our part? Any? For those of you listening, you leftists out there who love me, I know you love me. Just admit it. Admit it to yourselves. You love you some Kevin Jackson radio. And I don't blame you. You can't get this anywhere else. Even though I don't know where we rank, it isn't that high, because I tell you this, we aren't monetizing it. Got to get on the stick. But you love me. And you love me because I'm unapologetic about the truth. I don't care if Donald Trump is guilty. I want him found out right now. I'm all for it. Release all the information. Oh, Kevin, it'll be bad for the FBI. People will no longer trust them. Hey, memo to leftists. We don't trust them now. We're sick of them. We know they're lying. What this shows is the level of desperation and the willingness of Democrats to cover up no matter what. This is Bill Clinton pointing his doggone finger at you, knowing he's guilty. You're going to listen up here. I want to say this, and I'm going to say it to the camera, and I'm going to look all stern, and y'all are going to believe me because that's what you've been trained to do, you bunch of monkeys. I did not have sexual relations with that woman. Liar. It's exactly what you did on multiple occasions. And these Democrats, we did not do anything to corrupt the FBI. We did not buy Fusion GPS and make them come up with a fake dossier on Donald Trump and collude to make it appear as though Donald Trump was colluding with the Russians. We did not do that in conjunction with the FBI and the FISA courts and the NSA spying and all that other stuff. Whatever you're hearing, it's a lie. And then you give them the blue dress. Hey, what about this blue dress called the FISA Memo? That should not come out. I didn't know. And now you know what you're going to see? You're going to see a bunch of Democrats going, well, you know, it's not really important. I just want to get on with the nation's business. That's what Clinton said. I just want to get on with the nation's business. Yeah. Okay, you got the blue dress. You know I lied. I just want to get on with... Oh, did I mention that I don't consider that sex, by the way? I just want to get on with the nation's business. Can we just move on with the nation's business? And what's the nation's business? Accusing Nunez of being a Russian spy, accusing the millions of social media people who said release the memo of being Russian bots. What is the nation's business? Accusing Donald Trump of being treasonous because he may have wanted Mueller fired. What is the nation's business for the Democrats? Because it certainly isn't protecting our borders. It certainly isn't keeping us out of harm's way from radical Islam. It certainly isn't defeating ISIS. It certainly isn't reducing the debt and appreciating to Donald Trump what he's done. It's none of that stuff. Somebody explain to me what the nation's business is. As we like to say in the vernacular, the business. What's the business of the nation? We're going to cover Barack Obama's State of the Union. No sense covering Trump's. His was amazing. But we're going to cover Obama's.
This is the Kevin Jackson Radio Show.